And thank you so much for coming.
Again, thank you all for coming and make their investment. So that's it, the stability part. Is not.
Please remain standing for the national anthem.
Jamaica land, we
Hello, JPU family. Welcome to another episode. If you're just joining this platform, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. It's another exciting episode, guys. I've got some things to show you and some things to tell you. Liz is going to be here with us. She'll be entering the studio very shortly. So let us see. Thank you so much for your patience, guys. It has been a long day. And sorry about last night, not giving you notice in advance that I wasn't gonna come on. I didn't know I wasn't coming on until maybe 5 p.m. yesterday. Next time in the future, you will get a notice in advance. I don't like to just not show up because I don't like for you guys to be hanging around waiting. So please accept my apology. So tonight, some very interesting developments, and I'll let you guys hear all about it. But before that, welcome back to our moderator. Thank you for joining. Jamaican female farmer. I wish I would call the program one of these nights and tell us what you do. We don't see a lot of female farmers, but we know that they exist in Jamaica and they do a good job. Most of them didn't go to school to learn farming. They're self-taught. Pick up yourself, Jamaican female farmer. Miss Winsome, welcome back. Good night to everyone. Hope you all had a wonderful day. Can't wait to hear what is taking place over Portmore. Miss Winsome is... Y'all go here. Oh, God. Boy, Jamaica can't get a break. Hold on there, guys. Hold on. I'm plugging them something here. Lord. In my room come like one scammer. One mount a phone and laptop. Oh, God. So what are you guys up to this Friday night? What we not going with? Nobody not gone on the road? I was watching. So, as you can see on the screen, and as it says in the title, Portmore for sure, guys. Bless up yourself, Imhotep. Thank you for joining. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to Imhotep, go over there. You get some entertainment news and everything. Everything current. Big up yourself. Guys, let us start the truth here tonight. Let us start the truth here. Everybody knows, say, Vibes Cartel could not have gone on PNP's platform just so. Today I sat there, rotted. Oh God, my shame. No, sir. What a week. No, sir. May I forget say today I sat there. What a week. Me tell you all about it later on. But thank you for the correction. Sorry about that. Yeah, so everybody knows the cartel could not have gone on PMP's platform just so. Liz, welcome. Liz is in the building, guys. Welcome, Liz. Big up yourself.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Say good night to everybody. They
Good
can.
night, everybody. Hope you're enjoying the weekend so far.
Yeah, man. So, Liz, where they are talk about Dr. Dawes, Dr. Dawes, right?
Yes.
Not too bad looking. But tell the truth, him not too bad looking. Alive?
He was a pretty handsome chap.
Yes. And the people them over Portmore, no matter what, them just don't want him.
Southeast St. Catherine.
Yes, Southeast St. Catherine don't want Dawes no time at all. He might keep meeting, the councillor them now go, the people them now show up. The last time him go say something, him go say them poison him, politically motivated, them poison him. And we know to God say nothing no go so, Dawes just want to get a look forward car. Me no know, he's a doctor and good looking and what is it?
Well,
According to my sources,
mhm.
hold on the list. According to my sources, he's not socially adept. He doesn't treat people well. He doesn't deal with average people well, is according to my sources on the ground over there. So it has been an ongoing battle since day one, right? The guy that the people them did say them want to lead them is a gentleman by the name of Alric. The people said to the PNP, let us have a vote. And of course, the secretariat said, no, you're not going to do that. We are going to give you the candidate. And the people in protest, them burn down office, one heap or something. And the PNP is still playing tone deaf. And Dawes is still there, knowing the sentiment of the people and knowing that them say them not voting for him, them not supporting him. So come to find out, Alric supported Dr. Peter Phillips. So of course, they're not gonna want Alric to be the candidate because what them do, is them a wipe out everybody in the PNP who had been loyal to the movement and inserting everybody who were loyal to the Rise United movement. So you see, they're divided, they're unstable and everything. So this gentleman here, Alric, who the people them say them want,
Deputy Mayor. Deputy Mayor.
the deputy mayor, he said, all right, no problem. Him not sabotage nobody. Him just hold him corner. Him didn't go to the conference. Him not in an argument with nobody. Him know the people and them know him. Him know the sentiments. And true, him and a doctor, him not about to eggs up himself, make nobody can shame him. Because the PNP had become a classist thing, where, people who are considered average people, there's no room for them. And so those who walk around with the white coat and the this and the that, them deal with people any kind of way. So the people are largely rejecting that sort of attitude and behavior. Now, the other thing that is working against Alric is that him and Dayton Campbell carry a belly theme. Yeah. Dayton Campbell has been, you see him face? Right there, sir? One scrub off with piece of steel wool. Dayton carry belly for Alric from Alric defeated him for the presidency of the PNP. Why yo? So through him there the secretary right now and through him is the decision maker car. Mark Golden give him all that power. Him not going to hear the sentiment of the people. Mark Golden go over there ready to go talk to the people them. And not the people them now budge them now move. So what do we have? Well, according to my source, right now, the people them must say them will take anybody but Dawes. What are the time Lisa them call for? But true Lisa now put herself in the mud because she not argue. She not bother in an argument. She not get involved. So the people them say, right now, them will take KARTEL over Dawes. Liz, me soon make you come in pan this, you know. So
I'm listening. I'm listening.
yeah, man. So me I look on the maths now and me I say, hold on there. Then we take Dawes. Me I telling about people where they are ever meeting, you know. We're in a every conversation over there, you know. Cause you know everything them call JPU, cause JPU come talking things them. So KARTEL going to the PMP conference now, guys. Make we tie it in. Make we tie in everything. Like I was saying, in my opinion, KARTEL is not just gonna show up at PMP conference just so. And certainly wouldn't have the privilege of sitting in the front row, VIP section, just like that. Either some money run, in my view, meaning that KARTEL run a money. I'm telling you here, allegedly, but me I put 2 and 2 together now and I say some kind of negotiation for you, because you can't just go to a major political party, you know, go as a guest in the audience like everybody else. A center stage you go, a front row you go, a VIP you go. That means say you run a piece of money or something in the future, something to come in the future. You have become so familiar. You have familiarized yourself with these people, and for some reason you feel so empowered to sit in the VIP, to sit in the front row on the platform. Yeah. So me I look on it now and I say, well on there. It don't want to look like say, maybe KARTEL get the confirmation already say, in going represent the party and Dawes I forgot just go on. Because Dawes cannot win, you know. Dawes cannot win because the PNP people them over there say them not supporting him. Even the day of conference, the councillor them were arrange and organize everybody to go to the conference. Them drive left him, go left him. Because they can't really talk everything still. I mean, I want to give him a source, but him and the councillor them not take teen either. I don't know what happened to this man here. Him and nobody can agree. So me ask our friend Liz now. Liz, do you
Yes.
think that KARTEL could get a seat and actually run as a member of parliament? Do you think he would have the support over there?
No, but can we deal with? Let us look at Dawes first. I don't know if you know this game. It's called solitaire.
I do.
You know, right? It's a game that you play with yourself, me, myself, and I. Now, Dawes is a solitaire player. He's not a politician. Alfred Campbell, I think, is a graduate at UTech, but he's a very well educated young man too. And he has been in the political arena for quite some time because he defeated Dayton Campbell for the presidency of the PMPYO, and he was president. His full term or 2 terms. So Dr. Dawes, the Rise United Movement people / bracket PMP is a solitaire organization. Even the leadership, the co-founder, Golden, is a solitaire player in that he plays with himself alone. He doesn't listen to others. And so this situation now that they have created is that they're not understanding that politics is personalities are, personality that is going to be a great doctor is determined by the bedside manner, a great nurse, a great teacher. But persons are born with an ingrained skill that include persons born to become political representative. And Dr. Dawes is arrogant. his arrogance is so dangerous that in the medical profession, he has had to run leave the Spanish Town Hospital, still playing solitaire. And him run go away, come back, go to Savlamar, solitaire again, him have to run leave that. So he's not a fit, will not fit into any political space of any kind. However, one of the things that Rise United movement doesn't understand, the best way to blood your solitaire candidates, all Rise candidates should have entered the local government election. All Rise candidates should have entered and ran in the local government. The Burchell in St. James, the others all over the place in Newell, they've all should. Dawes. What Dawes should have done again is to go in to the constituency, talk to the deputy mayor, have a one-on-one with him. Right? He doesn't know anything about political structure, and he doesn't know anything about the organization. Just come and he's acting like this mobster, gangster. Him come in so the people can protect him, can have a degree behind him name was the MD. And everybody will say MD, them a quality MD. And there and then now, not because the first thing he has done is become solitary, isolate from the people. And you can't be solitary player and go into politics. Now, over to the other aspect of what you said. There's a song called Emergency around here.
Ah, Jesus. Hold on, man. Hold on. God have mercy, Lestat. People, Lestat. Emergency, we are suffer around here. No cartel song that.
Yes. Emergency, we are suffer around here.
Ah, Jesus.
And
Anyway, go on, Liz.
in a militant mode, the people has now say, okay, we are so determined not to accept your solitaire player that you have brought. We will go to, we know it's not possible constitutionally, legally, way, but they are now singing Emergency. We are so far around here in the southeast, St. Catherine. That is how determined the persons are. They will go to get and take the person who wrote and sang Emergency around here. We are so far. And that should wake up the solitaire co-founder of Rise United, but it does seems to be doing anything to them. Alric has been there as mayor. I think he's gone 4 or 5 terms. He is also deputy mayor. And one of the best ways to groom any young politician coming into the politics, because all politics is local. And the best way to know your constituency is to represent one division. The local government is a very good university for producing top quality political persons, councillors. Some of the greatest ministers we have seen in the People's National Party comes from the councillor position to the top prime minister of Jamaica. The arrogant, solitary characteristics of the people in the Rise United. Oh, I'm investment banker, don't make my money already, so anything. He was dumped on the Bastion, South St. Andrew, but now the romance fall out. The people them thaw out because them realize that him too is a solitaire player. Same thing, he might go on. In the 5 parish council that they won, it was actually funding, they were bought. And now the whole thing, the people realize that, oh, these are solitaire players. They're not a real politician. So they don't know how to talk, they don't know how to relate, they don't have no program, they don't have no understanding. of people and politics, how them correlate. Because politics started from creation, when them said God, there was Adam and Eve, and then the children, and then the choice was given to Adam, you know, Adam, right, Adam break the law, and the people them, so well then him have to leave, and him leave heaven. So politics started in heaven. There's no separation between politics and religion. But these guys don't understand it. To the tune, to the point where the people have been singing emergency, we are suffering around here. That is how determined the people are. And them not getting it because them are solitaire players.
But
That,
Liz, from Dawes touch the ground, from him put him foot on the ground over a year ago, the people have rejected him almost immediately.
yes, because he's a solitaire player. He doesn't understand. He has nothing, no personality for politics. He doesn't understand anything about politics because he plays solitaire.
Wow. So what are you saying? You're saying it's impossible for KARTEL. Some of our subscribers over here said that KARTEL cannot become member of parliament or will never.
No,
Why
him can't.
is that?
Based on the constitution and how it is constructed anywhere in the world, because right now the world is a bit amazed. Our convict can be running for president of the United States, and movie documentary made by Rachel Madders even reveal more starkly to them that this man should not even be nominated. But in Jamaica, it is not possible. There are members of parliament, ministers of government, 5 of them, that has been sent to prison. And they didn't murder or do any such thing. They stole money from the state. They could not return to the political scene because they have a conviction. No, it is impossible, realistically, constitutionally. Persons have offered themselves to the PMP, but when they come up to the party's internal integrity commission, they couldn't go forward, right? So it is
Yeah.
not possible for Vibes Cartel to run on any political platform. Two, Vibes Cartel is not on the voters list. To be a candidate, you
Liz,
have,
you know that? You know same down there on the voters list.
all right? Where have you ever seen any of the top 50 well-known local and international Jamaican musician, entertainers, DJ, Ray Ray? Where have you ever seen any journalist on any election day, local or general? Name one that is going into a polling session or coming out. Name one occasion when anybody has ever seen
Well, me
one of
never see them vote. Me never see none of them vote yet still.
none of them. And you cannot be a candidate if you are not on the voters list.
Then it not
That is,
too late, you can go on the voters list.
well, them doing enumeration now. So, yes, September 30th it close off this new season. It close
Mm.
September 30th. So, yeah, you
Because
can.
according to the lawyer, him say, I don't agree with him, but him say KARTEL slate wipe clean, like him not have no conviction anymore. But
That
me never see no where call it now. The only thing that can wipe away the conviction is an acquittal. He was not acquitted. You understand?
Yeah, I'm listening.
So
The
me
other,
not know if the PNP hierarchy led by Dayton Campbell will not really understand life. Me don't know if Dayton Campbell would have looked on the situation, because if him lawyer say him don't have a conviction anymore, and he says that to Dayton Campbell, maybe Dayton Campbell will see it that way and say, all right, then him can get a seat.
Jason Campbell is really a buffoon, you know. He's a buffoon because when he just came to the political arena, as a young person, um, in running against Alric for the presidency of the YO, Alric had an organization around him. So Alric dispatched a team leader to organize in every constituency, his team that would Dayton Campbell came and himself alone, solitaire, and things say because him talk. You know, from him come young, him have this ray that kind of style. And you think that he never had an organizational structure to campaign for him for the president of the YU. So Alric defeated him because Alric is a politician and he had an organized structure in all the constituency. With the YU, now it's the same thing happening again. Dayton Campbell as our LLB is a sort of, you're not a lawyer, but it's a degree in law. And because of that LLB, you know,
Him not
Dayton,
sit the bar.
right, you know, sit about, right. Because of the LLB, you know, Dayton Campbell thinks he's a lawyer. So he doesn't even know the Constitution neither.
Look
Doesn't know
here,
what
Liz, if the man didn't know law and them sitting there, you think him would have 4 lawsuits against him? Nobody even talk about that here, man.
right, right. So
Ah, Jesus.
that's why, you know, the whole thing is so messy, so corrupt, so criminal. It's making you uncomfortable to watch and see what is happening in the country. And an 86-year-old great institution like the People's National Party has been caught up in it. And it's very unfortunate.
Mm.
But the fact of the matter is, all right, Vibes Cartel. The Vibes Cartel cannot, and I repeat, cannot run for any government post. None can run. And when you go to the law books, the case situation, because he spent 14 years behind bars, the case, it is on the books and can be used I am sure will be used in law school when students arguing and they refer to the fact that the jury, looking at jury and jury pool and how you utilize jury service inside the court system, they will refer to that because of why is out, because of the technicality where the DPP office erred in continuing the trial after the information came that one of the jurors was tainted. Therefore, the error was made on the part of the DPP in prosecuting the case to have continued the trial with that tainted juror, right? Had that not happened, then of course the sentencing and he would still be behind bars would have stood because he would have there. So the technique. So when them saying that raid is a raid, it is written, it is documented in the laws or the case annals of Jamaica, right?
Hold on there. One of our subscribers, I think, Janet, is saying, I think he can run. His conviction was squashed. Janet, a conviction that is squashed is different from a conviction that has been acquitted. An acquittal is different from something being squashed. Because look here, the Privy Council had the option to say to KARTEL and his legal team, you are acquitted. They did not do that. So, I mean, I am no lawyer, but common sense dictates that
Exactly.
the word
Exactly.
acquittal,
Yes.
and we've seen these things play out so many times where people get acquittal, meaning say you're free. What them accuse you of or put you upon trial of it null and void, it overturned. You understand?
But
So
acquittal also happens within the content of the immediate trial. Because you can't go to prison the 14th because you were found guilty by a jury of your peers, you know. You were found guilty of the charges. Him and him co-accused, they were all found guilty of the charge. So an acquittal should have been at the in the moment and in the immediate space of trial. That is, oh, layperson, but the common sense that is, oh, I understand you're acquitted. The trial occurs, and the jury comes back and say, well, you're not guilty, so you're acquitted. You're free. You don't get sentenced. Then you appeal to the appeal court. The appeal court upheld the sentence that you got. Then you had to go to the final appellant court, which is the Privy Council. And the Privy Council said the matter, their summation was based on the matter of the jury, where they said it is necessary to take the matter back to your local court. What did the local court say? The local appeal court asked the prosecution, can you produce back? Can you produce all the witnesses and all the evidence? And the prosecutor said, or the officer of the DPP said, no, we cannot. So the appeal court only recourse was to say, well, you are not able to be retried because the matter of the witness, all the witnesses and all the material evidence cannot be reproduced. Therefore, you are allowed to leave, to go.
yeah, when people get acquitted, they're not referred to any more court or
No,
appeal court. Any form of once them say acquit, you know have nothing more to do with the law again. You're
nothing.
gone. You're not
You can't.
obliged. Because remember, after the thing was squashed, his lawyer tried to get him free by applying for bail. In the case of an acquittal, you don't have to apply for no bail. You don't have to wait. You pack your bag and you're leaving, and nobody can talk to you after that.
No, because you are acquitted within the trial in the moment. You're not
Right.
acquitted after. And as you
But
say,
we not really want to play no lawyer and cartel case don't play out already. So we not really
yeah.
going at that. That's the politics we are talking about, you know, of it.
But, but,
No,
but just one thing. Even in the moment, remember also that not all 5 men walk free. There's one still incarcerated because he faces another trial and another murder. So if it was acquittal, all of them, but he is still incarcerated. Not all 5 came. One is still within the law, within the confines of the state.
yeah. I don't know why people are putting Nelson Mandela in the conversation. Nelson
Oh,
Mandela was a freedom fighter, people, an
yeah,
activist against apartheid. That has
yeah.
nothing to do. That is a totally different case that we're talking about. Only
Totally.
an ignorant person or just a tribal person would try to make a comparison because it is a false equivalency.
And I
No,
blame me too.
no, we will see. We will see what happens because the reward. We have already seen the reward. Liz, you feel like the cartel donate one money to the PNP?
Well, yes.
Kind of. Yeah, me
You
no
see,
know. The risk was so high. It had to be money to me.
you see,
Money and
um,
promises.
yeah, um, it, well, it hurt me in my stomach every time I hear PNP and association. In the late 1990s, coming to the early 2000s, there was an exchange in God knows. Colonel Charles at the time, he wasn't yet Speaker of the House. We
Hold
were in
on there,
government.
hold on there, hold on there. Me not mean for cut you. Janet is asking how come ISAT is able to run.
Who says ISAT is going to run? Who says so? That
Yeah,
is just people just hear things out in the one of the things that is very very well entrenched in politics, is propaganda, and you have effective propaganda because all politics need a very good propaganda team. Who says I started? Well, I don't know. I can't speak for the Rise United movement people, but knowing but let me just explain something politically. Colonel Charles made a statement as MP and Minister, I think at the time, local government or whatever. And he said, addressing the parliament, he said, Dons should be allowed to come to the parliament and address the parliament. Dr. Peter Phillips, also a minister of government at the time, stood up and answered Colonel Charles and said, the day we allow that to happen is the day when we hand our country to criminals. Now, today, those words are prophecy because inside the parliament, with what happened or is happening, it seems as if these people are the ones taking charge of our political. Because you see, I don't want to participate in this conversation about Vibes Cartel running to represent people. A former commissioner said the man is responsible. We must respect those things. Those are facts. The commissioner said, and he has not been sued or threatened with lawsuit. This man is responsible for over 100 murder. People, wake up, be conscious. Look at what you're saying. Look at what you're supporting. Think, think clearly. Because them said things don't get bad when our country doesn't suffer. When whatever, is when good people don't. When good people stay silent. So people must think and respect your constitution. How can you be talking about this man going to represent people? Nah, man. I want to think. Be careful what them wish for because
All
things
right.
can get worse.
We have forgot us watch and see that one here, but
Yeah.
changing gears a little bit here. The Prime Minister Andrew Holness was in the diaspora, and I want to show you two highlights of the meeting. I think it was in Bronx, New York, and the people came out
When?
to them, man.
Oh,
Yeah, him and the foreign minister, Kamina Johnson Smith, they were there talking with the audience. And I'm just gonna play these two clips and show you guys. Here goes.
And thank you so much for coming.
Again, that is not and make their investment. So that's the stability part and why stability is so important. Just as an aside, one of the reasons why we just couldn't get our economy up and running is because as a small open economy located where we are in the Caribbean, if there is any sneeze in the world, we catch a cold. Think about it. Every year, there is some tropical storm, flood, rain, something that happens which we couldn't budget for. It destroys a road, destroys a bridge here, destroys a community. Worse if you have a hurricane. Think about it. If oil prices go up, what happened to Jamaica? Our balance of payments gone through the roof. And what we're going to have to do in the short term, if we have to spend more than our revenues, we have to go borrow. And that has been a cycle for Jamaica. Jamaica has been always impacted by what we call external shocks. The only way for an economy or a country rather, to deal with these external shocks and crises that are always happening and not collapse is if you have a strong and resilient economy. So we have got the economy, as I said, to this rudimentary state where it is strong. The next step, we have put resilience in the economy. And how do we build in that resilience? We create what is called fiscal buffers. We now earn enough that we put some money in our disaster fund. We have insurance and we have risk transfers.
Yes, so he was explaining about the economy there and telling the people what is the status of the economy. Somebody in the audience, this gentleman, he was a bit erratic in his approach and the way that he was carrying on, but he was talking about Jamaica's presence in Haiti. And I'm going to let you hear the response of the Prime Minister. But you see, a lot of people don't think critically when it comes on to, politics and regional politics and, organized gangs and the underworld stuff that happens and how it affects not just Jamaica, but the man asked the Prime Minister, say, why Jamaica is in Haiti and where. Maybe make on a year where he say, hold on.
And make their investment. Is not Jamaica is an independent nation and we are a sovereign country. Let us be clear that we were invited by the government of Haiti. Let us be clear. I visited Haiti on a mission, and when I met with all the stakeholders, speaking with Haitians, not with people outside, Haitians, Haitian stakeholders, Haitian politicians, Haitian churches, civil society, intellectuals and academics, they have all said that they need security support. But let's be clear, we are not acting on the directions of anyone. I want that to be clear. This notion that we cannot act with our own agency is false and should be dismissed. We are sending support to Haiti because we have solidarity with the people of Haiti. They have asked for our support. But let us also be clear that it is in our interest. Guns come into Jamaica from Haiti. Please, sir, accept that Jamaica can act in its national interest.
All right.
And it is about time that black countries and black nations support each other.
Yes, guys. So that was a perfect response right there to what the man is saying. I know, see some local people and make a big deal out of Jamaica sending 24 JDF members over to Haiti. I know the first Jamaica ever use its defense force in other countries. Remember good no man throughout history. But look here, Jamaica should not deal with Haiti on a diplomatic level long time ago where our national security is concerned. Because we have the influx of arms that come into Jamaica to the criminal underworld from Haiti. If people should come out and talk the truth, People who really know how it go. So we should all want to see the stability of Haiti. Wanna see the big long gun where them have over there? Even right now. So me not see nothing wrong with Jamaica going over there to, and not Jamaica alone. Other countries are over there trying to bring stability to the country. You know how long Haiti unstable? Because of internal and external forces. So look here, we are neighbors with them, right? And their activities with the few handful of people them in our country where do the wickedness them. A time now for us to be involved in bringing stability. If anybody else look on the map good, look on the map of the Caribbean good. Only know see the situation is so bad. We are in the last I think over a year or so, we've seen 30 persons at a time, men, women, and children, coming into Jamaica from Haiti because of the instability. I'm not saying that we should kick them out. You know, they're not criminals. They're people who are trying to, you know, live in peace. But if they don't bring stability to Haiti within the next 2 years, we might see an overrun in our country of Asians. You understand? Remember, we're not big like America, you know. And I understand we don't want the Asian in our country. We don't feel that way there. But I'm saying we are supposed to feel okay with our country participating in the stability efforts in Haiti. It just makes sense, right? So, I want to hear what a man here say. Wanna listen good at the end of the program. Wanna hear what a man say to the Prime Minister. Make sure it's on the screen record. On the screen record this.
And thank you so much for coming.
Again, thank you all for coming and get home safely. And I hope to see you again maybe next year. God bless you all and thank you.
You hear the man say, don't make my golden rulers, me I go tear my passport. Jesus, Father, God. Jamaican people, them can't hold on nothing, you know. Lizzie, you hear what the man say?
Mm-hmm.
If take too long for campaign, if anybody else them start campaign already, don't make Mark Golden because Mark Golden will tear my passport. No, sir. Anyway, it was a very good meeting. The people them they asked some good questions. A woman from the constituency where Michelle Charles is, she was in the audience. She said she a big staunch labor right. And she said, Prime Minister, more you angle something for me. In my community, we have a serious water problem. And I am asking you to talk to the MP and make sure say my community get water. So the whole world here, Michelle Charles now, she have to go talk to Water Commission and the Prime Minister said, trust me, how could I forget it when you just ball it out front of everybody, basically. So the people them in a fair place are going to big her up now. Because them are going to say, we see you. You advocate for we get water. And I hope them get the water. One little woman say one interesting thing, Liz, me not have it on the screen, but me I go play the audio. One little lady where she walk up and down in a Jamaica and every time them put the camera upon her, she tell him some nasty sitting. Jesus, I said the woman rink like 20 ram goat. But hear what she has to say.
they go make a life for oneself. Because we have 2 hands, we have 2 feet, we have everything. And we figure out they go make a life for ourselves. And us sit down depend on the Andrew with the egg pan in face now the other Andrew in the House of Parliament. Now Mr. Gold in the whatever, the opposition. And we figure make life for ourselves. And some of we man as woman, man, we must stop, breed up, and have up the whole heap of handicap picking them, we can't do nothing. When you grow them up and them a rascal handicap. They can't, sorry, me not cause children still. They can't do a fucking thing. That they growing up, them a handicap. They don't have no use, so you have to spend out money for them. And when you done, you cause fucking government. Government have to do with that. A government breed up your ass, God, and give the whole heap of handicap jacket picking them where you have. And you fi stop breed up the crime and bring crime man. And no life for the picking of them. And when you done you talk about Anju. We prime minister or whatever. Our MP have to do with you breed up every year. Swap your crotches, man, and tap the breeding up, man. Be tired of it, man. And then the same thing, they both you and the man sit down. I don't know one go look up every year, you make a fucking man breed you up. And the man now walk either you now walk. And then you talk about Andrew and you talk about this. Man, move your bumper ass, clat.
Hey, the woman, someone might recognize her by her voice. I'm sorry for the profanity. But the woman, you see, sometime in Jamaica, we like to see people and call them mad. Either because they're homeless or because they're poor. This a woman is not mad. But I really want the government to reach out to that woman here and make you preach to the nation in a fair language. I really thought the woman I make sometimes. I see her school I keep. Back to school is. And when they hear all the people them a complain about back to school, them they know say kids need shelter, education and love, and clothes, and enjoyment. People not think about them something when them are gonna have kids, but when back to school, you hear them a call down the heavens. And then cost government for true. And then cost the price of this and cost the price of that. There are consequences to having kids. You understand? So me like her talk, and even though she cost a look 1 and 2 bad word, you don't know how that woman is everywhere you go, you see her. She there Manchester, she there Kingston, and when time them turn on the camera upon her, she say, "Oh no, pay me." And if them trouble her and they don't want pay her, she tell them something. Here to one man yesterday. The boy turn on the camera upon her. Here, no, don't do that. Would you like if somebody turn on the camera on you when you're doing the nastiness to the look underage boy there? I said, oh man, out of order. But what she said is true. Now, me see a picture, a video this evening, Liz, of down a Jubilee. The ward empty. Labor and delivery ward down a Jubilee empty people. Nobody now have no picnic again like one time. Liz, I want to go on in our country.
Them said there's a serious shortage of a serious decline in the birth rate.
Lord Jesus, you know what a woman tell me? Couple of weeks ago, a woman tell me, say, through the boy them, she said, through the boy them, I drink up the rum and boom. And a bunny heap of weed, then can't breathe nobody. Sitting can go so.
No man, this generation or Gen Z or Gen X or whatever, them not really relate to ganja. Them relate to an imported product called grabber, and the other thing that is affecting them health, because most doctor office now, private practice, when you go in, you see the young male, because of the not non-belt style, where they actually see them on the road now, everywhere you turn, with them the pants in them hand, just a little bit above them knee. And because of that, because health-wise, your waist, your belt, holding your waist together is very essential. But them walk quite a while now, them adapted the prison style from out of the United States, and them don't wear them pants. So them back, them a lose the strength and the productive capacity, them sperm count low and everything because they don't wear pants, belt at them waist anymore. So that is another factor. Then the fact of the matter is that
Liz, is that a scientific finding that
yeah man,
because man are wear them pants below
yeah man,
some me
it,
say
it,
them
it is
nasty
causing
some of them you see, man.
it is causing serious back problem because as I say, almost every doctor office you go now you see a it's a young men and them come for complain, them come for treatment for back problem and things like that. Now
But
when
Liz, not everybody wear pants. You have some countries where men don't wear pants. Then wear for example the people them over Saudi Arabia. You ever see man in a
yeah,
pants?
yeah, in the Middle East them where um pants was first worn by pants was first worn by women, from the Bible time. Women wore pants like Queen Salome and Cleopatra. Women wore pants and the men wore the long, loose, dress like clothing. And then the Western world, now when people start migrate, the Western world it changed. But pants was originally worn by the women because women in the in Africa, in the East, all of you had to be covered, and the pants was the best form of dress. And then the men wore the long, free
Something
going.
wrong. Something wrong in the society, Liz. Me not
Yeah,
know. Me I
but
feel like say the women them. This is a national discussion. You see, this is why the media in a Jamaica, them not have no talk show. Talk show is a very essential part of any society, when we talk about connecting with people. You understand? We
yeah,
don't have no talk show where you can bring on me not talk like ER and them something. Me I talk about talk show where you can talk about serious issues. So if we had a talk show in Jamaica, we could have bring on some of the influencer them now. And ask them, come on, hear from them. Who make them not get pregnant? Although me have one picnic still. But at least me have a child. You understand?
yes,
But my decision to have my child and not to have many children is because I know that to raise quality kids and to not be a stress out parent, you have to make sure they can provide. So you see, if me don't plan to afford 5 children and can't take care of all 5 like I'm gonna take care of the 1 or the 2, me not doing that because I think that is abuse.
yeah, but there's a city. All right. For example, it must be noted that the world in the last, what was it, 2 decades, the world's population moved from 7 billion to 8 billion. That is very important to note. So reproduction has been going on in places. However, the situation is not about, there are persons, me grew up within a central Kingston near the ghetto, where mothers have 5. All 5s are successful children, productive people.
Mm.
Mothers have 10, all 10 are successful people. What the situation is lacking, there is no mother for the last 10, 20 years. The mother aspect of the parenting has been lost, has deteriorated. Thus, one sees the possibility of the low birth rate and stuff like that. But the children, most children now has been caught up in what the kind of clothing that they're wearing to school. They're caught up in the kind of hairstyle, the pants, how them wear them pants as boys, how tight it is, etc. Rather than when you in the same 20-year cycle, parents used to be involved, them talk to them children, them go to activities involving them children, them talk to them interrelate in the community well. If you live on your street and one boy pass for Woolmans and one for girl pass for Immaculate or Alpha, then it influences the rest of the children on the avenue. And those things are not there anymore because wig, eyelash, bleach, skin cancer development is a large part of the process and things like that. So the priority of the family structure, the whole family structure has been destroyed or is being destroyed. And then in its place now are become, you have, Lord God, some people when you see them bleach out, you have some iglas where you used to go market and buy food from, and just a way to look at them when them bleachers stop buy from them. So those are some of the things affecting the birth rate. Because
Liz, first question is, when was the last time we did a census in Jamaica? Because our population has been stuck at 3 million for like over, 15 years or so? You know how long we did at 3 million?
Yeah, but the thing is, the census was to have been done 2021 because every 10 years, your population figures change.
To grow.
It was not done in 2021, but rather was started training this year to do the census. And
we never hear you say you're working a census one night time, couple of years ago.
Right. But unfortunately, one of the things that happened up to now, the census has not been completed, and the result is not yet in. Because one of the things that happened was that persons who came to be, they were sent to come to participate in the census. And when they found out, because what happened in training, you had to read from the census book in class, and it was found that many of them were semi-illiterate and even illiterate. That was one of the things we discovered. Two, the time frame in which the tablets were old, outdated tablets that was given to the government by the United States government. They were outdated, they were old tablets. And when you find out, when you turn them on and you start to put, like you do tree name and you try put in the tree name, the tablet blow up. So having done for 3 previous census, me just anything, go back and anything and say, then of course, in the previous census, you were paid one time. In this one, you were being paid weekly, and you have 3 supervisors who did not understand either the questionnaires. You had to go through 3, 4 of them. The payment don't come weekly. One bag of thing happen. So the whole they're going to have to do what you call now. The result you're going to get is going to be a. In fact, the head of starting, well, maybe our time is up. She has resigned. She has retired.
This not good when so it past time now for do the census, man.
Yeah, the census should have been done. What they're doing now is tabulating on an estimated basis.
No, we need accuracy.
Well, it should be, but they're going to do it on an estimated basis because the whole thing collapsed. Come here, people in my community. Some avenue don't see nobody at all. Some even never get started, some never get done. One bad thing. So the whole thing collapsed.
No, sir, we need a census. But this low birth rate thing here, Mister, if you ever see the video, I forgot to bring it in at the studio this evening. But you look, Mister, the whole of the bed them empty down at the ward. Nobody not me. How go on?
When you look on a school day, when you look on a school day, for example, the 7-year-old child that went to school with the Uzi or the semi-automatic pistol in the bag. When you think about those things, and a whole community of school of a school has been threatened. When you're passing on the street corner and you see you see like on an average 6 young men on the corner idle. When them say low birth rate and you're seeing children at the stoplights begging, you see, when you look at that, you say, but how are they saying? Because a whole ton load are children out there roaming the streets on the day school days and not in school and things like that. So you're wondering they are guiding each other. So you're saying, oh, them saying the birth rate is low. And when you look at this, when you look at the stadium
I mean,
champs 5 days and see the amount of young people in the society, 40,000 in the stadium can hold. And when you look at it on a Saturday and it's full to capacity, you're wondering. But as I say, there's a serious what do you call it now, decline in the family structure.
I
Because
was gonna say, how many people, what we call public figures in Jamaica, that we can honestly say are promoting the nuclear family unit? When I saw Wayne Marshall and his wife and children on in the YouTube space, I say, so this is nice because they're promoting, the family structure and the man being a man in the family, woman being a woman, and children and happy family. And I like to see that, right? Yesterday, the prime minister is there with him wife and him, really so much of him kids them, but you know that they have 2 children together. And I can't really think of any other. Well, Miss Kitty, you see, Miss Kitty just had her first child, and she pretty much showcased that with her husband and thing. But me don't really see no whole heap of public figures promote the nuclear family structure for sure.
well, Dr. Phillips and his son is in the parliament at the same time. And you often you see him with him son, the two graduates, law degree, law school, graduate to the bar, called to the bar and got successfully. You have seen who is it now? One and two of them, you will see them out and about with them children. But basically what you're saying is true.
Not really just sit them alone, but knowing that the parents and the children them have a relationship, and the parents are actively participating in the children's lives, their success and things like that. We need for some more of them thing upon TV. We need for some more of them in the society so we can promote that. You understand what I say?
Yeah, man. And what you're saying is true too. Because
Asafa. Somebody say Asafa. Yeah, me always like to see Asafa and his wife and children as public figures, you know. That is very good for young people to grow up and see, in their society and see a lot of it too. About the children in Jamaica, where you said they had a stoplight and so forth. The last time I come to Jamaica, I noticed say one time we used to only see them out a 3 mile. But when you drive through half a tree and you see the picnic them out there, say on a school day too, Liz, say the first time I come a foreign and about the first week of school, I was in high school. First week of school, me I go school one morning and late. And say before me go up on the train, police stop me and tell me to come on one bus. Take me from the train station,
yeah,
and carry me go on one bus. Now me think say a lot the people them are gonna lock me up through me late for school. They call it the transit bus. So if them say pick me well late, them take them on the bus and carry them go drop them off at their school. And then they just drop you off at the school, then can you go inside of the school for make sure say you're in the school, you know?
Yeah.
So what happened is now you're not gonna see kids at school and idle and getting a problem. I was about 20 minutes late taking the train from Midtown Manhattan. I went to school in Lower Manhattan, and the people them came upon the bus. Me say, Liz, me and some other rest of picnic, you know, and then drop out, then carry each away, go to a school inside of the school. So me I say to myself, say, but this a place is strict, man. You know?
Yes.
You can't school. Then
No.
carry the bus. So from that, me no late again.
But
Maybe
well,
that's what we need in a Jamaica.
yeah. Well, once upon a time, parents and them children, them not care where them come from, but mainly in the ghetto area we go and see. Parents and children had a good relationship. But as you say, the breaking out of the imposition of outside culture and things has broken down the family structure because it's on a week there, normal school day, every single stoplight in the metropolis now has merely boys. 90%. You know, I've never seen a girl wiping car glass. I haven't seen any yet. So the wipers of
No.
car glass are boys, school age boys. And in almost every stoplight
That's
in
interesting. That's
I've,
interesting. I
and
wonder what the
nobody,
most of the girls them out there doing it.
no, and nobody is paying attention to those boys. PJ Patterson administration came up with the possibility program. And when Barbara Gluden used to ask the motorists, do not wind your window down and give them money because what you do is keep them out of school. And but the motorists in Jamaica, them not listening, them selfish, and it's not for them picnic out there.
Mm.
And then you know when you look another thing that has happened is that physical education, which usually pull children to school, has sports there, physical PE, those two areas has been removed. And because of that again, children because not all children learn the same way. No brain learn the same way, not even twins. Some children they learn it from the technical aspect. Them learn from them hands first to the brain. Others in the grammar high school learn from them brain to them hand. And then these are some of the areas that help them to show an interest, but they have lost interest in education because of the mediocrity and the complicatedness of getting from primary school into the high school system. All of them things that nobody's paying attention because you were talking earlier about economic this and that, and Ray and the prime minister are doing well at the thing. But one of the main things the country is lacking right now, very essential, and we are in trouble. We do not have, we do not have a quality opposition. We do not have because there are serious. The National Youth Service was a fantastic program because what it did for us, we were channeled as youngsters who were not into a sports program at school. We were channeled to do national service. Some of us we went to the hospital. Some went into all different kind of areas, culture. Some went into work at police station. It was all over the place, but it was an essential program because it channeled the
Hold on,
brain.
Elise. Hold on, Elise. I don't mean to cut you. Denton. I read every comment. You know, I read every comment, but let me just read some out loud because I think you may have said something that you want to be read. Um, Denton say in the ghetto, sex is a poor man's sport. However, these youths smoke too much ganja and rum, special rum and boom, and no other drugs. Molly. Boy, I mean, I know. You know, so whether you see somebody on TikTok, one, I would say maybe a late 20s, early 30s. Me no know. 6 o'clock in the morning, pan corner, you know. A drink and a smoke, you know. 6 o'clock in the morning. And you know how me know? The pitney them a go school in the morning. And at that the pitney them a sit on them way to school.
All
The,
right.
the social fabric, I think, has broken down.
Very,
Me,
very.
me don't know what go happen because if you look at some videos, like some videos of even said in early 90s, are look before Gilbert, and you look at the people in the society in Jamaica, they used to be well dressed, clothes always ironed, you know, the pants on the waist, polo shirts. People never used to really walk barefoot. People, you know, going somewhere looking all productive and stuff. Nowadays, boy, I mean, I know it looks sad. True thing.
It started from the mid 80s, but ganja, the the psychological warfare now is being said ganja. When me I grow up, persons, Rastaman and people of culture, when them smoke ganja, pure ganja, Jamaican grown ganja, man, they have females that have 12 children, 15, 10. That is persons in homes. Me know, me grew up with it, because I have brothers who are in the trade. And the pure ganja, Jamaican grown ganja smokers were very productive, and them have whole heap of picnic. You never have no birth rate, and the picnic them we grew up with a sense of industry, discipline, manners. Please, thank you. Hello, may I?
Good
Things like
morning.
those. You don't hear that again. There's no a child coming into the bus and the child step on your foot. They just look at your face and gone. You have to stop some of them and say, Do you know the word? Excuse me, please. Thank you. They don't even learn bits of paper. Like that. Them things they done. So the school compound dirty, the gate out of the school. Garbage all over. So ganja on a stop. Ganja have nothing to do with it. The Mali and imported culture, the drop pants coming out of the prisons of the United States, man, I show them bottom.
And them a call everybody bro. Them a call
Yeah,
them mama bro. Them a call them sister. Them
bro,
baby mother. Them boy, me say me
bro,
not-
and
and
dog, yeah. So the all of that imported culture,
God have
degree
mercy.
culture has replaced our hybrid, high quality culture where even used to run the ghetto. It has broken down, and that we have imported and embraced this nowhere, this underdeveloped culture from out. It has been imported. So don't
All
blame our local ganja, because our local ganja is a great industry. And ganja man used to have 10 and 12 and 13 woolly picnic, and the whole of them turn out well, them bright,
and
right?
you see the bleaching cream. You know how
Ble-
long me I pray for Jamaica for ban the bleaching cream from coming into the country.
All right?
Me don't
Because
know
that's
why they don't do it, you know.
it's a
Me
big factor.
Me see one
It's a,
little boy go back at school and them video him go back at school and they look on the little boy and bleach out in khaki.
and
Lord have mercy.
if you see him at night, you run. Think of what come. You run.
Oh God, man.
The whole onus is that the parents, the child bearers, because all them attack, the head of the household is the mother. You see them attack. The head in the animal world, the lower animal, the lion is directed by the lioness. Him go on food, but as she distribute, she share, she take charge. The tigress run the house. They remember the female elephant name. In all of the animal kingdom, the supreme being is the mother. Now in the superior animal world, so we are animal too, but we are superior to the other one. The concept again, imported culture is changing that, right? And in a large percentage of the cases, mother and child has been separated in that she have the baby and the baby a grow up because a child first schooling begins at home with mother from in the womb. So what you eat, it affects the child. The way you think, it affects the child. If you read a lot while pregnant, that child is going to come to love books and etc. The culture and the child develops from in their mother womb. Therefore, that part of it has been separated. If we do not get, yeah man, when mother used to see them having a hell of a problem now, and them can't get rid of plastic. When mother used to wash them baby, young ladies, when me I grew up down amongst them, me always have set bars. So me never have none. Me them amongst a friend them, but me never get pregnant because me set bars.
Yeah, what?
Me set bars. Me have say by 25. Me did want to be, me did love medicine. And me by 25 want to be a doctor. And then after that, I'm gonna get married and have two. Me did don't set them goal, but eventually me end up in the politics.
Oh.
Right, and then me change and want to be a political playwright. The fact of the matter is when mother used to wash the nappy, it was healthier for the babies. And mothers they used to love them babies, they used to dress. Even the poorest mother in the ghetto used to dress up. The baby never squeeze up in her tights or and then them a draw slippers, them foot dirty, them ear no comb, them big belly in front of them, and you never see them eat bad juice. Mothers used to drink, them make them porridge, them eat. Them eat healthy. And so the babies. But
we're gonna need a campaign. We're gonna need a campaign to bring back the social fabric.
Yeah, man, the family structure.
It can happen.
Yeah.
Not just the family, but the community structure too.
Because
we talk about this all the time on her campaign, Kamala Harris. She talked about growing up when her parents separated. And when her mother had to go to work and she and her sister, the neighbors, them and community come help.
It used to be like that here too.
Of course it was. No, me I say of course, me agree with you. In Jamaica, it used to be that way.
Yes.
And you don't have to worry about your kids then.
No, you didn't have to worry because when you there work, them go over Miss Matty and them still Miss Matty now cook her dinner for fear children never alone. Miss Matty cook enough that our neighbor children who are there till mama come and papa come home. Them get dinner. Them in some household in the ghetto when we are grow, you get forbid over the neighbor. When mama come, you go over and you go straight to your bed. And all them things that it used to be like that here too. Yeah. But as I said, an imported culture moving and the whole narrative change. And because of that now, the children look on the little boy the video where I run in Jamaica, where the police charge him. Him a beat up the little baby boy.
Oh God, man. Man. I saw that.
Yeah, man.
What you gonna do with a picnic like that before? Boy, Jesus.
Well, the police charge him. And a mother's do a TikTok and say it was fair picnic. She now go talk to no principal. She now go talk to no parents. She a time pedaling on the road. And she make when them see him come home after what? Him parents have to go do everything for him for the rest of the life. To get the woman angry.
What kind of little boy this?
All right.
I say, you know what? I done him, because that little boy looked to be around, I want to say maybe around 14, 15. You see, if you don't catch these kids and break them from them about 9 or 10, you lose them,
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you look up them look a brain done condition already. It hard to change them.
Him that child, him can be a psychopath because you have children about 1 in every 100,000 of them born, sociopaths. psychopath killers.
Well, on there, Junior Miller said, I couldn't help but notice the comments in this segment of the program speaks directly to low self-esteem. Junior, you have to explain a little more because me not understand you. What you mean by the comments speak to low self-esteem?
Or maybe he's talking about the comment made by the one previous that you read
Oh,
about David Ganja. Interestingly enough, I
Europe.
want to say something.
Hold on, Liz. Europe and North America have declining birth rates. Jamaica is part of North America. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's different in different places as to what is causing the low birth rate. I see several factors in Jamaica. It could be partly economical. It could also be, that women, cause really and truly, the situation with having kids, I think most of it is up to the woman, don't it?
Yes.
I think so right now women are aspiring to be professionals. They want to do more. They want to be able to, live a little
Yep.
longer, if you know what I mean. I think
They want to be corporate leaders of big corporation to presidents, prime ministers, etc., etc., etc.
What
So
heap of factors? What heap of factors have to do with it?
yes,
Because look here, you see in a Jamaica, still like a lot of places where when time you turn 18, you come out of the house because you either gone to college or you move out and go and live by your own or with roommates. In a Jamaica now, most of the people them all there then yard till all them all 30 years old and now move out. Them all breed woman and bring woman come in the yard and in the house.
yes, then bring them home to mama.
Yeah, so a lot of factors I see happening
Well,
in Jamaica.
that
But
is good.
please,
Like part there, but
somebody can have a talk show, a TV talk show program. Where the female journalists them there in Jamaica and the male journalists there. We need one talk show, one daytime talk show, man. For bringing some people. We not just want to hear about entertainment. We want to hear about some real life situation. Past some daytime talk show program. 1 hour, 1.5 hours. You know what I say? We used to
yeah,
have that. Who was one of those talk show hosts that we can remember from that time?
you have John Maxwell. You did have his name slipped me, but you did have John Maxwell and people like that. Well, Ian Boyne was about the individual and the individual success from profiling the individual. It wasn't about the family structure, etc., etc. But John Maxwell program was, although it was mainly about political situation. But you're right, we don't have a talk TV talk time dealing with families, communities, etc., etc. But before I forget again,
Eh.
I'm not a Shelley and Fraser Prize person. I'm not joining any bandwagon. I'm a VBC, a Veronica Campbell Brown person. But Shelley and Fraser Price started something. I said the American female athlete take it up when she won her fifth 100-meter at the World Championship. Our son was put over the fence and he ran out on the track to greet her. She hugged him up and lift him up. And I said, wow, that is good. That looked good. And I noticed since she did that, the Americans female athlete has taken up the has taken it up, and the basketball players too, and and I am saying that is something where we in the community need to have. We say mother and father and the kids are whether them go to the ice cream shop in them community or them go. You used to go war theater, go watch pantomime. We have lost that over how much years now.
Oh God, man.
You understand? So those things used to happen. Parents used to carry the kids go walk down pan King Street. You have Emancipation Park, but there's a oversubscription.
Round table talk. You don't
Yeah,
remember round table talk? Thank you for that,
that is
Nivi.
what right.
Round table talk.
That's why we need about the government station, JBC, because all the media houses are privately owned. But
And
you
we,
need
you
a
know, look
government
here, we don't
station.
want hear nothing from you see the media house them nowadays, right? Where you know what? Me not go cuss them in about hear what? We want a situation where the people them of the country. Cause sometimes me notice that some of them TV station yeah, they say them a come with morning time program and the whole thing is focused on the host.
Yeah,
Them
yeah,
not feature the
and the
Jamaican people,
individual.
them, you know. Them a feature host and upper society and
Yes,
uptown. Them to stop
yes,
them sitting them and bring in the people them, the average people them, make them come talk about what is happening in the society. You know what I say?
yes.
Them not focus on the average people them again, you know.
No, them only read about them as statistics in them news media. A nighttime, primetime news as stats say 5 of them get shot dead in them community. That is true. Them now highlight the top quality where the communities, the ghettos are produced and the kind of synergy. Some ghettos still have a kind of community commitment and synergy. I live well amongst one another in the same. Them not interest. That's why we need about the JBC, the government run station. Cause the government, them program there would have to run, and we would have get it from the government station. But all of the
Yeah.
media is privatized, and on the pure individual and uptown, and them a promote who are make money and who are this and who are that, which is true. Nobody now focus on the family structure and
Oh,
be and build it back the community. And understand because great families make great communities. Great communities make great cities. Our town, great cities make great country, and great
mm-hmm.
countries make a great world.
Cheese and peas, man. Yes, the focus. That's why I used to watch local TV
Yeah,
in
man.
Jamaica. I don't watch it anymore
No,
because,
because
as I
nothing
said,
you can see.
the host them come on in some fashion thing them I deal with.
Yeah.
I be a fashion thing them come with and them put the focus on themselves. Then we
Mhm.
give you a look of 5 minute news or less than that. But me I tell you say the Jamaican people are not being featured
Mm-mm.
by the people them who responds for the broadcasting in the country. It them not featured too much even by the very politicians them you know.
Mm-mm.
Allow me I tell people,
No.
they not feed them only a feature themselves and their friend.
Yeah. Well, I'm a private
Anyway,
media, and they're about money, not wholesome development. But would I bring them more money? Them are waiting. It's about money. That's why we need back a government owned station. That was a big mistake. We need
mm,
back a government owned station.
we used to see the Jamaican people on TV growing up,
Yeah, yeah, man.
sitting down and talking
Ring
and
ding with the
sharing.
and them
Yes,
program. Yeah, man.
but something has changed, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Make somebody say, Dirty Cup, um, mainstream media in Jamaica are competing with social media. Lord of mercy.
Mhm.
Ah, what is it? Wanna like my laugh?
Yeah. Oh, somebody's like it.
Hey, them
Yeah,
say me
man.
laugh like Monty Perkins.
Yeah. Well, people, laughter is good and joy. We love the campaign we are going in America. Joy. The joy of enjoying politics.
Me see the risers them do something with Venetia today. And me I tell them to say, boy, them depan look on her head. From she gone over Labour Party, she not see no prosperity cause her ear one braid. I saw for them politics going on. Them
So
watch
why them not feature? So why them not feature who are the councillor now for the papi individual? Why them not feature she?
I
Them
that me I
supposed
say, you
them
heard
supposed to
them?
feature.
So Venetia post up the picture them with she and her team and her friend them there on the road a campaign. And I say,
Yeah,
oh God, look of all the things they attack the woman's appearance because they see this is the nasty style of politics that they
yeah.
come with. Look on her ear. Her ear no braid. Really? Boy, I mean, Liz, you have any idea what is their policy plan?
No, that's what I'm telling you. We have no. They are solitaire. They are solitaire people. Them not have no plan, no program. Them not relate to mix and mingle with the people. Them are play solitaire, and then with the solitaire, them come with money, and that can run politics. Politics is about people. Kamala walk into a President Harris walk into a like a rural restaurant, one of them evening, may I say. And when she walk in, there's this lady, a white woman, big woman, and the lady started crying and said, "Oh my God!" And Kamala run her through her and hug her up. And it was such a beauty because what Kamala Harris has done in this campaign, places like Butler and them places where the shooting took place after the Monday. Camilla go into those areas where them say is predominantly red, them Republican, and she put her team and she go in and she hug the people and she meet them and she sit down. One time it's like she go in a one blind and I cook with somebody. But these people do not understand is me a big investment banker. A solitaire people them and them not understand say them to leave the politics alone. Cause them and the community now mesh. Go and lead the politics. That's why them go
But
bring food.
Liz, if you look at their interaction with people, and this is very serious. Cause me tell you something. I grew up among political activists. My
Yeah,
grandmother and her sister always up on the road. You understand?
yeah, man.
And if you look at these people when they're interacting with people, all them do, them walk past people and them a
Mhm,
pump them a push up them fists
mhm.
and them want the people to be cheering for them. You don't see them sitting down and having a heart to heart conversation with the people them.
No.
You know, see them and look the people in their eye and listening to the people.
Mm-mm.
Them the style of politics they gone out of the window from when. Them not understand how to deal with people. When you see them a walk past people, you see them a move fast. Them a walk fast through the crowd. And
Running
the
people.
people that the
That's
people them
here.
supposed to cheer for them and reel up for them. And you never see them in a calm manner
There's a
having a
picture
conversation
with
with the
anybody. There's a
yeah.
picture.
Well, I mean, I know when them people that learn politics. I know when them learn politics.
And a politician them and a money a gambler them a general them come for look money for the state. There are some pictures with Lisa Anna in our constituency. I remember too, where she go to the stall, she buy from the lady, and she go to the stall and she sit down beside the lady, and she sit down with her, and the people come and buy, and the MP listen on Lisa. And people come at the stall and I buy at least a help lady sell. I'm saying, wow, really understanding the politics, eh? And there was a soup man in our constituency himself soup. Which was one of the best soup because we know how we go. When we are carrying him on the road, I was stop and buy from him too. And she go to the soup man and she buy her soup and she say anytime she come around that side there, I can she have to buy him soup. And she stand up there with him and she stand up. And I say, well, that's his politics called Michael Manley. There's the one with Raymond Price when he was in Northeast St. Elizabeth.
But Liz, Andrew Holness good with people too. I
Well,
don't think I
him
don't I
watch
don't
people like Lisa a lot and try the same thing. When
Liz, stop it, man. Stop it, man.
me not,
What you mean by him watch people like
me not
Lisa? Then the man can have a natural waiting off with deal with
have
people.
don't have that natural thing there either.
So what you try to say, Lisa I'm a fella?
Now the Lisa, I'll portion, see him lift up thing
I
that we
want
more. Anyhow,
Liz,
anyhow, the,
Liz,
the,
you need to
the,
stop it.
no,
Liz,
it's,
you have to stop it, man.
and next door to him, I'm living in the constituency next door to him, and I mean, at the film constituency very often. The
Me
thing
feel
is,
like say, look here. Me feel like say Andrew Holness as the Prime Minister. We know him busy and him have him schedule. But I think that he can and he should take some more time to have a conversation, a listening and speaking session with the people more often. Him don't sit down with journalists and can I blame him? No, because them are people in Jamaica, them is not no journalists. Them are wicked.
but him and them a friend. And
You know, that's why they turn pan him more time. Me hear Blunderbuss come and talk about Andrew. Is it because you thief something? All them something there. Eh? So me not like to see him him sit down and talk. You see like how him talk today up in New York and sit down in them kind of settings there. Me don't know why they do it a foreign but they not do it at Jamaica. You
well,
understand?
the audience seems to have a certain leaning to anyhow.
Hold on there, hold on there. What I want to say to you, Liz, is Andrew Holness has the ability. He's a people person. He can talk to people and them something. So me not really like what you say if him a watch Lisa and Portia like say boy, him is an alien. No man, not do that. But Liz, me gonna put something on the screen. Me gonna put something on the screen, Liz. Brace yourself. People, JPU family, me gonna put something on the screen. Me I beg gonna do. Brace on yourself. I see me see it out of social media and me I gonna put it on the screen. So me don't want nobody come feel like say, Ray. But me see this out of social. Jesus. Liz, look on the screen.
yeah, me see. Why?
Some
PMP, I suffer, man. I suffer bad.
I'll move this out of the way.
Under the solitaire, rice people and PMP, I suffer. Boy, we have been dragged through the mud. Mm-mm.
Oh
The man
my
with
God.
the man with the deep pocket. Now, I thought the party need people, need man with money and deep pocket.
The mysteries out of social media since night.
Yeah.
PNP headquarters 2024. No, oh God, man. Not even a dog.
And you know what the story is?
This sad, you know.
The sad man and the man, the people them know say the people them are misfit. And the people them will come the genuine because any all them get up, and just say yeah and tell all of them say pack on the bags and go. You would have frightened to see the influx will bring back the PMP Central that is HQ alive. That buzz that I mean I tell you, them sit over there with them silent yourself, a useless bunch. I tell you,
No, sad,
it's
it's so
sad.
wicked.
It's sad to see what happens to the
You
politics.
know, say, when me first see this, Liz, me laugh, but then reality, the reality is, it look like this is the bed that Rise United sleep on a night time. Dirty,
Yes, yes,
mattress ring,
yes,
floor one sweep.
yes.
Because bad to bad. The PNP is a party where people could have looked at and say, all right, if one now work, we're going to vote in the next one. But them are people and the decision make. Boy, people clever,
Yes.
Because who would have thought? Look how this room dirty and filthy.
You ever been up there? You know what yesterday I know Road?
Of course.
All right. No, every standard of the PMP, every single standard of the PMP, every single standard of the PMP is in a shit house under the right co-founder Mark Jefferson Golden. every single candidate, local government, you name it, the HQ, every single staff to talk to people, campaign in every single sector, and standard and the PMPs in a shit house. Full of
Mighty
shit.
God.
And I sorry listeners, but my heart should just start it playing. Yeah man.
No, man.
Under Mark Golden. What them say?
Whoever did this is very clever.
Yeah?
But me can't fight them down for the truth, because
No, is it true?
when you look at the situation right now, then if I saw if I saw PMP headquarters look, how JLP headquarters look.
No, but not only that.
them,
But if
them,
the take quarters look then rotten, if them gonna make the mistake, thank God it not gonna happen. Forever put the so-called riser here in a charge of the country. Jesus
I
Christ.
saw Jamaica that dirty and stay and disorganized.
Ow. Ow.
Lord have mercy. Can't afford that, man. If them were to find a local bedroom and say JLP headquarters, bad to bad, them bedded are prayed up. So if the mattress even dirty, we can't see it. Lord have mercy. What's that? What a nasty situation.
Wow. And if you can read every day, I call radio station, you know.
Ooh.
I big up Mark Golden. The person who live on this and live with this up there. Up there, him live him not live nowhere. Oh, him the parade every day I talk about Mark Golden, Mr. Mark Golden, that, and I love that brilliant speech. I back at him.
I must say I give him credit for doing it. Nobody else can do them damn foolishness. Look here, man, Liz, when the PNP look these things again, and also we have a talk and say, yeah.
Man, say, the PNP, they will not give up until we get it back, man. Should look and be the PNP.
But right now, you know why a lot of people are still supporting this government, no matter everything we mark them do. It can't catch Andrew. Andrew just comes so, whoop, jump out of prosperity. I say go. Oh, the song go with spicy. Lord Jesus, my belly. Oh, the song go with spicing people. Talking I comment. Miss me with your dirty energy, something like so.
Okay.
So everything with them do, them go up embassy, go protest, Mr. Vegas, them drown them out. Them go down to Florida, go sit down in a one little hole in the wall restaurant that tell life on Jamaica. Oh God.
Then Natalie, the picture you have on the screen. And how Mark Golden turn up for the inauguration of the HM Honorable Marcus Garvey ship or boat to the add to the fleet of the Marine Police. And on the same way the two of them look like them Mark Golden and the mattress.
Liz,
When
the mattress they look like I eat date and sleep.
anything possible will rise as them. Anything.
The mattress they look like say I eat date and catch up germs.
With the underage.
Date and catch up germs for him face up.
Boy.
No, sir.
Boy.
God, me. Date and lie down on the dirty mattress and catch up germs for him face. I hope the one carrying over here, you know.
What?
I laugh at them. Mark Golden take up. Hey, losers can't lead me, you know. How can Mark Golden take up this man? Say, then if this man losing seat and the people them vote him out, what him can do? Boy, I mean, I know people. Hey, boy, I mean, I know.
How losers for go win? For go lead you? The line with him, Didi Bridgewater. The line say, winners never lose and losers can't win.
Of course, me I hear that.
Yeah,
Who's
man,
that?
that's a lovely song. Winners never lose, and losers can't win. Yeah,
Jesus
man.
peace. Me say, you remember when them come on TV come say, we don't need no popularity. Through them I want the people them to support Lisa. They said popularity no mean nothing because clearly them no win, right? So them not really love popularity. Now when me see them go draft a cartel for popularity, me I say about Jesus Father, them wicked. Jesus have mercy.
Mega
I
borrow,
know.
mega borrow one phrase to me ear one time. Sure, not the most honorable Portia Simpson bill about which was rude. Um, termites and them out dates and Campbell brain. So the mattress them full of termites.
Oh God. Miss Joanne say Andrew is in the areas talking to children and people. He's doing a lot better these days. Maybe because I really didn't never used to watch him. Andrew has really matured. I never like him first term. Let me tell you about Andrew first term, Miss Joanne. I think Andrew Holness, he just pick up people and put round him. And him never did a look on people's quality or lack thereof. And that made him compromised. You understand? For example, of course, him never know say boy Ruel really that getting a them problem because him would have put him in them cabinet. You understand? And you can't always predict what people are gonna do. You understand? But Andrew did have some people around him just dip on a joyride. Them never, you understand what I say, Liz? Them
Yeah.
dip on a joyride. Them never come for come serve the people. Me see them, couple of them. Some of them they've not talk anymore. But that's good. Right now, at this point in time, I notice that he's more surrounding himself with people who are about working, who are about the people and about the development of the country. You see, when you have a job as prime minister, you have to put the best around you. You have to put people around you who are gonna perform. Because you see, when your cabinet look like say them underperform, are you everything a company, no? Nobody now gonna say your cabinet. Them going to say the prime minister. So you have to put people around it to perform. So I think, like you said, Miss Joan, I think he has matured. In his second term, he's doing better, right? And maybe the best thing, because sometimes them say God do everything for a good reason. Maybe the best thing was for data and them to sabotage Dr. Phillips. To make Andrew Holness learn and mature, me no know. But me know them it want to keep him there one more term. So in him one more term, him is doing better. And when you see him interacting with people, it looks genuine, it looks real, and people seem to enjoy being in his company. So him just need to do that a little more, not just for the photo ops. Cause guess what? I would like to hear what the Jamaican people have to say about their view on their country, their communities, the future of them and their children. I want to hear those things coming from the Jamaican people. You understand what I say, Liz? Me not just
Yeah.
want to see no photo apps. Me not just want to see nobody, a laugh and skin them teeth. Because we have some serious issues to deal with too. So that's why I said, you said me live at Jamaica, so me that start one daytime program dedicated just for the people
That's
of,
what I want. That's why I want to get into mainstream media out here.
yeah man, we need a daytime. I would have bring on mothers and fathers, students, young professionals, aspiring nurses, doctors, lawyers, young people. I want to them people in a Jamaica. Then I know say in a this time. We want to hear from the people in the country. We don't just want to see them a post when people are vulnerable or when mix up. We want to hear from the young professionals them. We want to hear from the single mother who all odds were against her, but she prevailed. We want to hear from the married couple who are raising successful kids and beautiful families. We not see them thing there. We want to hear the
No.
obstacles them of people overcome. We not see them stories there.
I want them tell you about you want a good opposition, to a great opposition like you saw before. That is essential to the advancement of the country.
Marvin said 411 has vindicated Holness. Stevens and the bunch should go. You know, you're the second person who said to me just within hours that video that 411 did. I encourage you all to go listen to it. It's about Andrew Holness's statutories and the report. Want to know that, and I want them to talk out 411 business. Did you guys know that 411 is the daughter of one of Jamaica's most well-recognized pilots in the JDF who helped develop aviation in the country? Yes. Brilliant man. So her content, she spends a lot of time on her content doing research. So when she come with something, trust me, you're not going to regret listening to it. And she's going to give you every bit and every piece of it. Very analytical, 411. She don't miss. I listened to it today. And it was very good. So if you haven't heard it, go over there and listen to it. This propaganda that they're trying to run on Andrew Holness, if he's not careful, and you cannot be too careful defending yourself. You understand? But Andrew Holness ought to take this very serious. If you're not a thief, you can't have people come out and call you thief every day. If you're not corrupt, you can't have people coming out call you corrupt every day. You have to stand up for yourself. Baba Tunde. How can we forget Baba Tunde, man? Boy, you know who used to love Baba Tunde? My grandfather. My grandfather used to sit down in a one hammock at daytime. Lay down in a one hammock at daytime.
Wita?
Eh?
Wita?
No, I said my grandfather used to lay in a hammock every day.
Wita was his name, his surname.
Oh, my grandfather?
No, Baba Tunde.
Oh, yeah, Baba Tunde, yeah. And he used to listen to Baba Tunde every single day. Them time the radio nice, you know, Liz.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. But anyway, Liz, make her come back tomorrow.
Yeah. But one piece of advice I would like to do not, as Jamaicans, we should not attack the distinguished Jamaicans serving on the IC. Please do not attack them.
Liz, one of them is a leaker, and we have to accept that.
No, they are not.
Liz, one of them, I don't know which one, is leaking out things to Mark Golden. That is a fact. We pretty much got it when they came out with the report. How would Mark Golden and Dayton Campbell them come out and talk about illicit and all these things? Liz, come on, man. No bother with it.
Again, as a country that is advancing, down the line, when we need a good opposition. Because, things are going to happen that are factual that will sort of shock some people. But do not. They are eminent, prominent, qualified, quality Jamaicans who have served their country and is serving. Andrew appointed them. Please do not attack them. They have a job to do and they are doing it professionally. It doesn't look good on us internationally. And the Prime Minister should never get into any such play. Leave the risers them, because I say, when I see the picture for myself, PM 89 Whole Up Road look like a shit pit. I don't know. So anything will come out of them mouth, I don't know where it come from.
Liz,
Mhm.
we have enough evidence. I agree that we should not undermine the IC, but we have enough evidence where we can see that somebody on the IC had been leaking out information to the opposition. We cannot and should not condone that. Therefore, the IC must be dismantled and they reorganize some other set of people to come, or even put a few trusted ones back on there and see how it goes. But we cannot have an investigation being leaked out because right there they're playing politics. We're tired of that now.
Mhm.
One of them Pandora leak out the things, man, and them for go away.
I will not support that line of thinking, because
So
anyhow,
you don't think they leak out anything? Well,
no.
I could come back about it
All right.
because me not understand how you not see it. But anyway, thank you for joining, Liz.
Yes, all right.
We talk
Tomorrow,
again.
Monday or whenever.
Most likely Monday.
And thank you, everybody. We enjoy the program as usual. We enjoy doing it and we'll continue to do it.
Yeah, man. Thank you for joining. Have a good night.
All right, you too.
Yeah. Guys, I hope that you enjoyed another night of JPU late. Whoa, it is late. I don't have to get up too early tomorrow, so that's good. I hope you guys are sleeping in too. Welcome back and thank you for joining. Like I said, if you haven't heard Jamaica 411 and Andrew Holness, and somebody need to send that thing to the Prime Minister and tell the Prime Minister who is Jamaica 411. Anyway, make sure you hit the thumbs up button, guys, before you leave. And thank you so much for listening. We'll see what happens tomorrow. If you also have not heard the Prime Minister in New York, go over to his page and have a listen. Listen to the audience and the responses. I think Kamina Johnson-Smith, she's done such a good job as foreign minister. I don't know what you guys think. I'll have to talk about it one of these nights. Anyway, guys, take care and we'll come back again. Thank you for joining.
Please remain standing for the national anthem.
Jamaica land, we